In the realm of martial arts, Savate stands out with its elegant yet deadly combination of boxing and graceful high kicks. Welcome to the world of Savate, a unique martial art that hails from the heart of France. Characterized by its distinctive blend of boxing punches and high kicks, Savate is a dance of dexterity and power. But what sets Savate apart from other martial arts is not just its blend of techniques, but also its use of shoes. Yes, you heard it right. In Savate, the shoe is not just a protective gear, but also a weapon. In the streets of early 19th century France, Savate was born. It was a rough and tumble form of street fighting, a far cry from the refined sport we know today. The practitioners, known as saboteurs, used their shoes as a strategic weapon to land powerful and precise kicks. Over time, Savate evolved, incorporating elements of boxing and transforming from a street combat technique to a respected martial art. The year 1924 was a landmark for Savate. It was in this year that Savate was recognized as a French national sport. This recognition boosted the popularity of Savate, taking it from the back streets of France to training halls and competitions across the nation. In the years that followed, Savate continued to evolve, integrating more elements from other martial arts and refining its techniques. Today, Savate is much more than a martial art. It's a symbol of French culture, a competitive sport, and a form of self-defense practiced worldwide. From its rough origins to its recognition as a national sport, Savate has come a long way. It's a martial art that has not only withstood the test of time, but has flourished, adapting and growing with each passing decade. Savate, a martial art that marries elegance and power, has a rich history that is as intriguing as its techniques. As we delve deeper into the world of Savate, you'll discover the fascinating journey of this martial art and understand why it has captured the hearts of martial arts enthusiasts across the globe. In the early 19th century, Savate took its first breath in the back streets of Paris. Born from necessity in the rough-and-tumble slums, it was the French working class who first developed this unique form of martial art. Unlike the refined and structured combat styles of the aristocracy, Savate was raw, gritty, and practical, designed for the ultimate goal of self-defense. The origins of Savate, or French foot fighting as it's also known, are steeped in the everyday struggles of the Parisian working class. These were individuals who didn't have the luxury of learning conventional martial arts. Instead, they needed an effective way to protect themselves in the dangerous backstreets of Paris, where danger lurked around every corner. This is where Savate comes into the picture. Its techniques were a blend of street fighting skills and the traditional French kickboxing known as chausson. The emphasis was on high, mid, and low-line kicks, combined with open-hand punches. The result was a fluid, dynamic combat style that was as much about strategy and agility as it was about raw power. As word spread, Savate began to catch the attention of the French middle and upper classes. Intrigued by its effectiveness and the athleticism it required, they started to incorporate Savate into their own self-defense training. Over time, Savate evolved from a street fighting technique into a respected martial art, recognized for its tactical depth and the physical prowess it demanded. In the grand salons of Paris, Savate was further refined. It was here that the more elegant and choreographed elements of the martial art began to take shape. Techniques were honed, rules were established, and Savate started to resemble the sport we know today. Its popularity grew, and it began to be taught in schools and clubs across the country. Over the course of the 19th century, Savate transformed from a raw survival mechanism into a sophisticated martial art. Its evolution mirrored the societal changes of the time, reflecting the shifting dynamics of French society. From the narrow alleyways of Paris to the grand salons, Savate started to make its mark. The devastation of World War II almost pushed Savate to the brink of extinction. As the war raged on, with France caught in the crossfire, the practice of this uniquely French martial art was almost completely halted. The chaos, destruction, and disruption of societal structures during this time led to a sharp decline in the number of Savate practitioners. Savate, a martial art known for its elegance, agility, and precision, was suddenly faced with the harsh reality of disappearing into the annals of history. The art form, which had once thrived in the 19th century, was now grappling with the grim possibility of being lost forever. However, every cloud has its silver lining, and for Savate, this came in the form of Count Pierre Baruzzi. A devoted practitioner and a true believer in the art of Savate, Baruzzi refused to let the martial art die out. Throughout the 1960s, he worked tirelessly to revive Savate, channeling all his efforts towards its preservation and promotion. Baruzzi's efforts were not in vain. His dedication and commitment to the art of Savate sparked a resurgence of interest in this martial art. Slowly but surely, Savate began to regain its footing in the world of martial arts. The art form started to breathe anew, its heartbeat steady and strong, as more and more enthusiasts began to explore and appreciate its unique techniques and the physical and mental discipline it demanded. This period of revival was also marked by the formalization of Savate techniques. The art form was systematized, with the introduction of a grading system and standardized techniques. This lent Savate a new credibility and recognition, as it emerged from the shadows of near extinction. Despite facing the threat of extinction, Savate found its way back, thanks to the dedicated efforts of its practitioners. The story of Savate post-World War II is a testament to the resilience and spirit of martial arts, a reminder of its capacity to endure, evolve, and inspire. Today, Savate is not just a martial art, it's a symbol of French cultural heritage. As we delve into the world of modern Savate, it's important to note that it has evolved significantly from its origins. While it was once associated with the gritty streets of Paris, today it's a well-recognized competitive sport, complete with established rules and regulations. In fact, Savate is now governed by the Fédération Internationale de Savate, an organization that ensures the sport's standards and promotes its growth worldwide. Just like the French culture it represents, Savate is dynamic and ever-evolving. Today's practitioners are trained in an array of techniques, combining the grace of ballet, the strategy of fencing, and the power of boxing. This unique blend has resulted in a martial art that is as aesthetically pleasing as it is effective. But Savate's influence doesn't stop at the borders of France. Its reach extends to other martial arts and styles of kickboxing around the globe. For example, Muay Thai, a martial art originating from Thailand, has incorporated Savate techniques into its repertoire. The high kicks and agile footwork characteristic of Savate have found their way into the rings of Muay Thai, contributing to its dynamic nature. Furthermore, Savate has also made a significant mark on the world of mixed martial arts, or MMA. The tactical footwork and swift kicks of Savate have provided MMA fighters with an extra edge in their matches. It's common to see fighters using Savate techniques, and it's not unusual to witness a winning match decided by a well-placed chasse, a signature Savate kick. This influence has not only increased the popularity of Savate, but it has also sparked a new appreciation for this French martial art. It's a testament to the adaptability and effectiveness of Savate techniques. Savate, once a street fighting technique, has now evolved into a globally recognized sport and a proud emblem of French culture. The journey of Savate, from the back streets of Paris to international recognition, is a testament to its resilience and adaptability. This French martial art, born in the gritty urban landscape of 19th century Paris, has left an indelible mark on the world of combat sports. Savate's early evolution was shaped by street fighters and sailors who incorporated kicks and open-handed slaps into their brawls. These techniques were then honed into a more formalized system by Charles Lecour, transforming Savate into a sport with rules and regulations. Savate became not just a method of self-defense, but a discipline that required precision, agility, and strategic thinking. The impact of the Second World War on Savate cannot be overstated. With many of its practitioners sent to the front lines, Savate faced near extinction. However, the post-war period saw a revival of this martial art, driven by a renewed interest in French culture and heritage. Savate clubs sprung up across the country, and the creation of the French Federation of Boxe Française, Savate, and associated disciplines in the 1960s helped standardize and promote the sport on a national level. In the modern era, Savate has expanded beyond French borders, influencing other martial arts and styles of kickboxing. Its unique combination of boxing punches and high-precision kicks have been integrated into various combat sports, enriching their repertoire of techniques. Furthermore, Savate's emphasis on elegance and efficiency has added a new dimension to the martial arts world, demonstrating that strength and finesse can coexist in the ring. With its rich history and dynamic evolution, Savate continues to captivate and inspire martial arts enthusiasts around the world. Its journey from the streets to the stage is a powerful narrative of resilience, innovation, and cultural preservation. As we look to the future, Savate's legacy serves as a reminder of the transformative power of martial arts, not just as a form of combat, but as an art, a discipline, and a way of life.
Let's roll! Hey, let's be careful out.